Good evening and welcome to the UTT Grounds in Valsayn as we get ready for another interesting week of clashes here in the Bank League. We're going to get ready. We're going to have FCB up against RBC. FCB, they're going to be in black. RBC, they're in black, and FCB, they are in green and black, the traditional colors, as the action continues here live from the Valsayn Grounds, the home of UTT. So we've got the starting lineups for you, and we'll give you first the First Citizens team. And number 22, Kyle Cambridge. Number 1, in goal, Kern Caesar. Number 18, Ryan Sipasad. Tevin Peters, he'll sport the number 24 jersey. Raquel Dixon will be sporting number 9 jersey. Astrel Edwards, number 23. Nicola Stevens, the number 5. That's one man to watch. Shaquille Edwards, number 20. Andel Jones, the number 9. And rounding off the starting lineups, we've got Ibrahim Abubakar, number 3. Anna Williams, number 13. Well, that's the team in green, the team in black and white. The team from RBC, we've got in goal Akim Holder. He's sporting number 1 jersey. The number 5, it's Waldron. Number 14, Latipi. Number 15, Jabari York. As that's the kickoff as Stevens goes across and they try to get going here, but it's easily blocked out by Waldron. Waldron going back as they lose out. So a downpour just coming before the start of the game, and it's just changed conditions a bit. The field getting a bit heavier here as we see running across the take. It's Abubakar. Abubakar will be taking that throwing. The men on the respective benches, the coaches, we have Jassy. He is on the RBC bench, and none other than Abdullah Phillips. He's going to be the coach for the FCB team. So it seems like the coaches are quite heralded. 2 excellent coaches here as we see Sid Gray is looking to enter the arena here. As the ball played across, it's headed down, and it's a foot race. The ball one out, and Abubakar picks it up, goes back to his keeper, Kern Caesar. Caesar opens his face and looking for movement, and he decides to go long. Banged up field, overhit. The idea was good, the execution just not up to the idea there. As he was looking to get Shaquille Edwards going on the far side, it goes out of play, and it's going to be a throwing. Waldron runs across. He's the man who's going to be taking it from the right back position for this RBC team. He goes back to center half as they bring the ball across the back. It's very dangerous to play the ball across the back in these conditions because you're not sure if the ball is going to flow or if it's going to stop. But they continue to knock the ball, picking it up in the center of the field there as it was Woodley. Not Kevon Showtime Woodley. Ball played forward. Abubakar mixing things up. Edwards wins out, and then Stevens bangs this one forward, trying to get his big forward going, but it goes all the way through, and it goes into the arms of the goalkeeper, Hakim Holder. So it's into the hands of Hakim Holder as we welcome our former Trinidad and Tobago Soccer Warrior and World Cup player, Sid Gray. Good afternoon, Sid.
Good afternoon, sir.
Well, Sid, you've come just in time. A bit of an early start here as they have 3 games on this afternoon.
3 games.
That's a beautiful return pass, but not able to get on. The end of it was the big number 9 there. That's Jones. A strong tackle. The referee says it's a feared one. Stevens trying to get his man going, but it falls to Astic, who just decides to go backward. And Woodley with a touch as the RBC team trying to build a short pass, but Woodley gets it back. And then just skipping away from that challenge would be Motley. He goes all the way back to his keeper. That's Holder. Yes, Hakeem Holder. He went to Woodbrook Secondary. In that time, he was a flashy left footer. Now he's in the goal. At that time, he had a lot of hair, but now hairless. As we see, bringing the ball out from the back here is the RBC team. As that's McClatchy. Gives it away. And trying to get the ball going forward. Putting on the movie tongue screen, but he loses out. Nickel, strong challenge.
Yes, that's a very strong challenge here. Mr. Pierre.
Well, the conditions are good conditions for slide tackles, for strong challenges.
Well, in these kind of conditions, the defenders really do like to be on the ground a lot on these conditions. But it's a nice condition still to be playing good football here.
Yeah, well, the ball goes out of play, and it's going to be Kerner Caesar, the number one man here for this FCB team. Of course, he has a loads of Pro League top-tier footballing experience, as we see the referee just calling across one of the players. A stern talking to the number 6 there. That's McClatchy, Micah McClatchy. And it's going to be a corner. Going across to take it, it's going to be Francis. Tyrese Francis is going to be taking this with the right boot. The big guys from the back, they've loaded the area. It's going to be curling in.
Just needs to whip this one in.
It's into the area. Good ball. Headed down. And it was McClatchy who got his head to it, unable to put it on target. Claps his hands and retreat back into his defensive position.
I think he's clapping his hands. Thought he should have done much better than that there.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, it's Dixon. Puts this one forward. A bit of a handle ball. Just bouncing off of the hand there. So it's going to be a free kick. So both teams are yet to really settle here, Sid.
No teams has really take control of the game here. Too much of loose balls are given away. The players are not settled and trying to calm themselves down and pop the ball around. Still in the phase of feeling out one another.
Well, it's Dixon. He bangs this one across field. Strong header. And then they win out here. Woodley, he's been part of everything good for this RBC team. Ball goes out of play. It's going to be a throw in here. And the coach, the assistant coach, just doing the retrieving as we see members of the RBC team. They're on the bench, but there's no bench present, so they're just standing at the sidelines.
Well, let's see bench the substitutes are on the sideline. No comfort there for the men on the sideline, Mr. Pierre.
Well, trying to get some comfort is the big number 10 for the RBC. And that's a misplaced pass there. Chitin. Antonio Chitin. And it's going to be a throwing. Ball thrown in. It goes to the forward. Trying to get things going here. Big Peters. He decides to go back and enjoying some possession here. Stevens goes back to his wing back. It's a beautiful ball there by Edwards, but Stevens not on the same page. One person was reading the statements for the evening and the other was closing accounts.
Well, yes, he didn't continue on his run.
Yeah. And here we see going down, and they will not want to see him down. That's the number 11 for RBC. That's Woodley, Malachi Woodley. He's been good for anything coming forward for the RBC team. He's definitely bossed the midfield thus far. As we see Mandon just jogging off.
Can see he's in some discomfort there,
Yeah, he's
moving a bit gingerly.
been able to come on though. He's been able to walk off. So that's always a good sign when the player is able to walk off the field, but he's still favoring that foot.
Seems to be his knee.
He's asked for a bit of tape. Not keto tape, masking tape, but I guess that will have to do. Electrical tape, sorry. In the meantime, the game continues without him as the RBC team. As they try to get going, and they're just standing outside the line. On these broad fields, sometimes it happens. You're not quite sure where the end of the field is. But it's going to be a throw-in to the FCB team as they try to put their foot to the pedal here. Abu Bakr. Ball aimed at, that's Peters. Peters in a battle. Still battling Peters.
He's coming out on top there.
That's a good 1-2.
A bit too hard there.
Oh, just out of the reach of stick.
Oh, strong tackle coming in there.
Yeah, Peters, he's a big body, a big machine, number 23. In fact, that's not Peters. In fact, that's Edwards, Astral Edwards. And there's a free kick there. Strong challenge. And he finds himself in the referee's book. So the first card of the match, Jabari York, he gets himself booked.
Yeah, that's a very strong challenge there in the midfield. Didn't think that strong challenge was needed there, or sometimes you just have to be mindful. Very young in this game. 10 minutes has gone, and the first yellow card.
Well, sometimes in these conditions, that's where you want to put your first tackle. Really, you want to, it's a free kick, no real threat to the goal, unless the keeper gives up something soft, and at the same time you send a message. We're not going to be hanging around in the back. But it's going to be Edwards who's going to take this shot from distance, easily charged down. Just as expected, you can't really challenge a good goalkeeper from that distance at this level. You would assume that, Abu Bakr.
I think that was a bit ambitious there by...
Most definitely. And they're able to come out of it here. So slip and a slide. Oh,
just needed a better pass there. And this one has gone out for a throw as well. That will be a throw in for first season.
Yeah, no team really has settled down. We're not seeing the passing sequence. We've not seen the organization that you expect from this level. You're seeing two very competent coaches at the sideline. Abdullah Philip recently joining St. Mary's College as the assistant coach there. Of course, he would have coached both Naparima and Club Sando last season. Beautiful ball. Edwards is here onside. The flag has stayed down. But then a very poor cross. He has another opportunity, another bite of the cherry. Shot, deflected it into the back of the net. Oh!
Goal number one.
And it's offside, definitely.
Offside.
He was on the goal line when he stopped it. All he had to do was let it go. But then again, probably... Yeah, on the goal line.
A bit too early.
Yeah, the big nine, the big number 9, that's Jones, Andel Jones. But even if he had left it, he would have been interfering with the play as well.
Good piece of skill there.
Yeah, Woodley, he's a good player. He's one of the players that, when you come to a ground and the game begins to play, you see a player with 2 touches and you say, who's that man? And it's, here they come. Yeah, very skillful, the big Astral Edwards. The other Edwards, Shaquille, bangs this one aimed at Astral Edwards, but he's not able to get it. One thing though with Astral Edwards is number 23, he tends to get into a bit of plenty physical contact. Like that ball, had he just pulled off, he would have been able to get it, but he was already up under the defender.
Yes, he seems to be a more physical guy. He likes to be in the mix, feeling body to body.
Well, it's RBC. They'll be kicking from left to right on your screen. Oh, awful touch there by that McClatchy, but he's able to recover. He's walking the ball forward, looking for movement. And then he just gives it away. Here comes Sipasar.
And this is the nature of the game so far. Just keep giving away the ball under no pressure.
Well, it's two banking institutions. I hope that Monday I could go and they could give me some money because
I just was going to say that. You are reading my mind here.
yeah, with the amount of giveaways that we're seeing here, I feel like on Monday I could visit one of them. But it's
yes, I think we can go to the bank on Monday and see if we can get some giveaways.
he tried to thread the needle.
And two of the biggest banks in Trinidad and Tobago as well.
Yes, most definitely. But they're coming forward here.
Nice play down the flank here. A nice cross, but straight to the goalkeeper.
Current Caesar.
He's giving it away well.
Yeah, it's more giveaways here. But Caesar there, he tried to really wrong arm the ball across to Edwards. Now, this is the problem you have with grounds like these. As the rain has just fallen, you don't know whether the ball will stick or whether it will slide. And that one slide. So it will slip and slide.
Yes, you have to be mindful with your passes.
Yeah.
On a wet surface. On a wet surface, you have to know how you pass these balls.
Yeah, most definitely. As Motley. And they're just walking that ball forward. Yeah, he tries to bring the ball across and gives it away to Ryan Sipasar. Let's see what he'll do.
And more giveaways.
And he gives it away. Edwards. The dangerous Stevens. And that's a beautiful ball across, but it's straight at the keeper. And he just does some catching practice there. Holder. Hakeem Holder. An injury ended his outfield career, and he's into the post now. He's looked competent thus far. Woodley.
Great touch.
Chitin. Goes past one. Then he shreds the ball through. That's a beautiful ball. Can he keep it in play?
Just
does
it?
it?
Just outside.
Just rolling over there. He's saying that the whole ball did not cross, and he probably had a very valid argument there. Now, the lines around these fields are normally cut by grammar zone. So what happens, it tends to get a bit wide.
Yes, create a drain.
A drain, yeah. So the ball probably went and stick in the drain, and the whole ball has to cross the line.
Well, I have to say the linesman was not in a position to really give that. I have to say he didn't run straight down to the line, the end of the line.
Dixon. Woodley breaks it up. And it's banged forward there by McClatchy. Is he onside? The flag has stayed down.
Will he have a shot off now? And he have the shot on the outside of the boot.
Yeah, is he very one-footed player there. That's
remind me of you there.
Antonio. No, Sid. I could pass over 25 yards with my left foot. Shoot. No, Sid. But I would have been able to give the outside of the right boot shot as well. Yeah, I would have been able to execute both well. But at that the angle he was at there, it was better to hit a left-footed shot. But it's going to be Kerner Caesar. Yeah. And if you're just joining us, you're watching the Interbank Football League. You're seeing RBC up against FCB. FCB in the traditional green and black. The RBC team just mixing things up a bit and going black and white. Not Scotch whiskey. That's a beautiful ball aimed at a stick, but it's cleared out.
RBC seems to be getting some joy on this right side.
Chitin. Antonio is brought down by the skipper there, ensuring that he goes no further. But it's illegally, says the referee. Nicole Stevens, sorry. And guess who's going to take it? Woodley. He's been here, there, and everywhere.
It's a good ball there.
Oh, good defensive header. Timely. Edwards. That's a
Good
beautiful ball.
ball.
It's
A bit too hard.
uh,
Just needed some care there.
yeah, need a bit more quality, to get that ball on target.
Yeah. Those quality have been shown like Manchester United today.
Well, we don't want to talk about Manchester when Jason Passard is the producer. The loud fans of Manchester United, they're having a season to forget. Another season to forget. As they're bringing the ball low from the back here. That's Waldrop. And Abu Bakr wins it out. His captain, Stevens, just dilly-dallying on the ball. Almost caught in possession. And Edwards here in the battles that he likes. The physical battles, the defender goes down, but he's able to recover.
Strong tackle coming in there again.
Yeah, solid tackle there from the wing-back, the big number 8 for the FCB team. As there, some fans are passing by. One more attracted to the eyes than the other. As it's a throw, they go all the way back to their stopper Charles. And then he just kicks the ball out. So again, we get an exchange of possession. Goes all the way back to Peters, Tevin Peters, Abu Bakr. Peters bring it around the back to Dixon. Dixon bring it forward with a bit of room. Edwards.
Nice play. Giving it away again.
Paul Peters taking no prisoners. The ball is across over the top. The keeper is in no man's land. But Holder comes and does well. But it's
needed a touch to beat the keeper there.
Yeah, I think
he rushed that play there.
Yeah, Jones, more mistrap by Jones than good keeping by Holder. Holder was in no man's land really. And that's not in Tobago, you said it?
If it was in Tobago, it would have been a beautiful thing. That's so, Mr.
Yeah, of course. As they continue to apply some pressure here now, the RBC team. Bringing the ball across the back. Motley goes back to his defender. That's Charles. Charles looking for movement. Finds Woodley. Woodley looking to exchange passes with Chitin.
Giving it away again.
As you see there, look at Abdullah Philip. He's really an animated figure there, the coach. The coach of the FCB team. Just giving out instructions. He loves that ball has not gone. And now if you're looking there, that ball is in play. Right? The whole ball has to cross the line. Even if it's a canal. So that ball was in play. It's supposed to be a handle ball there.
Well, the linesman has waved his flag.
Yeah, well, they are the folks in charge. But I think the referee's viewing will say that they need a refresher. So it's the other Edwards. He puts this one through. And Holder comes, gets enough on it to put off Andel. He's asking for the throw, and the referee assistant on the far side says it's through to RBC. So big Andel. Jones, he's been battling there. There's a Motley. Bit of a heavy touch, but he's able to recover. And they're able to bounce this ball around. Woodley going across the wall, John.
I think both teams are playing quite comfortable. Great football there. Oh, just going offside.
Peters taking no chances. He had the slide tackle in, takes it quickly. And then the ball just goes out of play.
Changing hand again.
Ball across. And Caesar comes and just ushers it out. So a bit, 25, just about 24 minutes gone, and it's been a scrappy first half thus far, Sid.
Yes, no team has really taken control of the game. Most of the play from each team are playing in the back. They are quite controlling the game from the back, passing the ball around from the back. There are no pressure from each team from the back here. But when they get into the attacking third, there are no real threats from any team so far.
Yeah. Now, there's two reasons for this. Giving it away there to Stevens. Stevens calm and composed on the ball, but then just trying to do a bit too much and able to win out his Latapi, Christian Latapi. Chitin.
This could be dangerous here.
Is he onside? And is he onside? A strong tackle by Peters, but it drops. Brilliant save there. Kern Caesar with a big challenge there. True on goal was Aztec.
Great piece of skill there. Going past his man.
And he goes down. No call by the referee. So enter in action. The game beginning to open up here. Coming to life here, Sid Gray.
Yes. This is what the patrons has come here for. This Sunday. Just needed to get that ball out over the keeper.
Easier said than done, with the keeper coming off his line pretty quickly. As Peters, though, he's paid the price with his body. He's gone down. When you watch him and you look at his structure, you would see that he has a bit of age on him. And he puts on the jerseys that carry that little pouch in the front.
Oh, yeah, those jerseys has come with age.
Yeah. After a certain age, as hard as you try, the jerseys just seems to have that front part.
Yes, come with that front. As we see the shed.
Well, Abdullah Philip there just giving out some instructions. And yes, Tevin Peters able to walk off. So that's a good sign. The referee across on the far side. And he's talking about the line there. Seem to have some difficulty in terms of seeing the line. But there's a restart and the ball goes all the way back. Running across, stick it is McClatchy. As he plays it forward to Waldrop. Ball played through Chitin. Finds Latapi. Chitin. Sipasad breaks it up though. Falls to Astral Edwards. The big guy has come back now. He's not been pointing as he was before. And that ball just given away cheaply there. And Brandon Charles able to win it. He goes across to McClatchy. McClatchy just playing it into Woodley. The middle of the field becoming a muddy spectacle now. The ball not flowing as smoothly as before. Waldron keeps that one in play. And Woodley, he loses out. Peters passing to his skipper, Stevens. Stevens trying to get Edwards. Edwards always up for a physical battle. He goes back to his wing back. And then they go back to Dixon. Exchanging passes, asking for movement. Gives it away cheaply. McClatchy just giving it to Latapi, and Latapi back to McClatchy. As they get their passing sequence going. Chitin, barge off the ball there by Tevin Peters. He's been taking no prisoners at the back. Motley. 50-50, that's a beautiful, almost getting through there, but they go back to Tevin Peters. He's been good at the back. Solid. Abubakar with a bit of a heavy touch, and he loses out. Can be dangerous. Chitin. Shot! Flashing just
That's
wide.
a good touch shot there coming in. Just needed it to curl back a little more, but the keeper has got a touch. Get that out for a corner.
So it's going to be a corner. Woodley is going to take it. So it's going to be Woodley who's going to be taking this one. Malchini Woodley. Ball into the area.
Infringement.
Yeah, the hands were all over the back. And the man querying it the most still didn't put it on target. That's McClatchy, Micah McClatchy. So it's Dixon. He leaves it for Kern Caesar. Kern Caesar has been the busier of the two goalkeepers thus far. He sends them out. Oh, and a slip here. But Edwards able to keep it in play. Forward, aimed at Jones, but it falls to Stevens. He finds Edwards. Ashton Edwards up against Motley. Cuts inside skillfully.
Good defending there.
Yeah, he's come on and make himself big there. Good defending by the big stopper, number 2, Charles. That's Brandon Charles. As they come forward, just losing out. Jones, Andel Jones finds the other Edwards, Shaquille.
Trying to tread that one through.
And it's Woodley again. So the game down to walking pace now. Antonio cheating.
Trying to do a bit too much.
Edwards. To Edwards. That's Shaquille Edwards there.
Short tackle there.
So Woodley. Yeah, it's a fair challenge. It's a strong challenge, but it was fair. It was all ball. Latapi. But Abubakar comes and wins it. Aims at Jones. Jones, yes, he had the push in the back. Well spotted by the referee there.
Good call there by the referee.
But you know, those are the pushes that the forwards normally get away with. Yeah, just that push just before the ball gets into the defender. Most referees wouldn't see it. They'll be following the ball. Abubakar. Jones. He has 2 for company this time. But it goes out, and it's going to be a throw into the RBC team. So RBC looking to get some points on the table here, trying to get a win in. They'll definitely be fighting. The season hasn't gone as well as they would like. And it's Abubakar. And it goes off RBC player. It's going to be a corner. So FCB getting a corner here now as they apply some pressure. So said a very, should I say, slow start to this one.
Well, yes, it's slow start to this one. You know, later on in the beginning of the game was very slow. Everyone trying to find their feet here on this wet surface, not getting their passes on. But later down into the game, we are seeing some much needed action.
Yeah, the ball headed clear.
Shot coming in there.
Nicole Stevens trying it on the turn, unable to keep it down. And the ball goes for a bit of a stroll. As if you were the coach of the RBC team, what would be your instructions, though, as we approach the halftime interval?
Well, I will try to. I I think they need to try to spread the play some more. Use the left side of the because they are really getting some joy on the right side. They need to try to use as much as possible on the flanks because they are the better playing areas and get the ball whip into the area so you can get some good joy inside.
Well, it's McClatchy. He finds Waldrop. Waldrop,
But most of the game is playing in the middle part of the pitch.
they go all the way back to Charles. Brandon Charles, the centre back for his team. Motley, back to Charles. And Charles to McClatchy. McClatchy, Waldrop. Ball in and it's cleared out there by Abubakar. Falls to Sipasad. Sipasad exchanging passes. Sipasad showing that he has some quality. He's been waltzing in the midfield, but he's not been involved enough for his team. Just not adding the necessary bite. Ball thrown over the top. And Jones just tripping up Charles. No call by the referee. So Charles not happy with the additional contact. And it's going to be a throw-in down that right-hand side. Stevens. As they go back, Abubakar. Abubakar trying to be cheeky and he goes back to his keeper, Kern Caesar. Banged up field. Well taken. And it's Edwards. Shaquille Edwards. That's a beautiful ball. Charles does just enough. And it goes into the arms of goalkeeper Holder. But it was a very good ball.
Yeah, it's a very good ball. Once you get a defender have to skate or tackle going back to his goal, it's a very good ball. That's mean it was in a dangerous position.
Edwards trying
anywhere that ball could have gone anywhere. Could have skate and put that ball into the back of his own net.
Charles slipping off the field and onto the barber
Strong
green.
tackle.
McClatchy. He's been walking a very thin line, McClatchy. He's lucky not to get himself into the referee's book just yet. I think this will be his final warning. He's been an enforcer at the back for his team. Nothing wrong with that, but you can't enforce within the law. And standing over it, it's going to be Stevens. He's in a discussion with the referee. As the referee just telling him you need to position the ball correctly. And now he's asking for his 10 yards. 2 men in the wall. The angle, though it's not the greatest of angles.
Well, you just need to whip that one in a dangerous position.
It's whipped in. Headed off the line.
I think that defender there has just moved away. He should have stayed there. That would have been a very good area for him to defend. He moved away and could have cost his team a goal there.
Yeah. So it's going to be a throw. We know Ashton Edwards loves that physicality. Loves to lock the defender behind you. And it's really inexperienced defenders who likes to get that contact with the forward, because a good forward, when he gets you locked behind him.
His turn on him. He wants to roll him, but turn.
Stevens.
Good tackle coming in.
Yeah, he's been excellent at the back. That's Charles for his team. Dixon. And Dixon decides to clear it. A battle here. But Charles is the man on the spot, Motley. Takes it down and finds McClatchy. So they're able to bring it forward now, RBC.
Losing it again.
Latapi, that he's onside. Good take.
Strong tackle coming in again.
He just gives that one away. Nicole Stevens, and he gives it away. Woodley in an advanced position. Abubakar, though, to the rescue.
Didn't find his man. Just misplacing his pass.
Waldron. And Hula comes out and clears it, but it falls to Sipasad. Will Sipasad be a hero? No, it's into the
It's a
hands
weak,
of
weak
Hula.
shot there.
So Sipasad with the opportunity to show up and spell some magic. Latapi.
Find his way out of that trouble.
Yeah, good skill by Latapi. Motley. Motley looking for movement. Decides to go infield. Back to Latapi. And that's the halftime whistle. So at the half in this one, RBC nil, FCB nil. Remember, you're watching the Interbank Football League right here. Sid, your thoughts on the first half?
It was a bit cagey for the first half. Very limited chances. I think no team has really tried to exploit anyone. They are playing much safe, not pushing enough players forward to create the chances up front. They are really holding back in the defense, playing much more defensive for me. That's what I'm seeing here today.
Well, that's the thought of the man, Sid Gray. We go to the half when we come back with more action right here. Welcome back as we get ready for second half action in the Interbank Football League. We have RBC up against FCB. The scores at the half, RBC nil, FCB nil. RBC, they are in black and white. They'll be kicking from right to left on your screen. And the FCB team, as they stroll slowly onto the pitch, they are in their green and black outfits. The score is 0-0 at the half. Both teams, though, had opportunities to put themselves ahead in that one. I'm going to play together with me, Sid Gray, the World Cup player, former World Cup player. Sid, what do you think the FCB team now will have to do if they're going to break this deadlock?
I think they have to stay compact in defense and try, when they are going forward, try to go forward in peace and in numbers as well. They need support in attack. They are not getting enough support in attack.
Well, that's the kickoff
to create the chances up front.
And it's Woodley on the ball. He goes back to the impressive Charles. Charles has been a wall of strength for his team at the back as he brings it across the back to McClatchy. McClatchy looking for movement, waving his hands. But it's Abubakar winning that one. That's a brilliant 1-2. Edwards in a foot race.
That's a very good ball.
He's outside. Jones! Still Jones! So Andel Jones. Holder putting his body on the line. What a missed opportunity, Sid.
Yes, that's a very big miss there. I think he just needed to get his contact on that ball, and that could have been 1-0 there.
Yeah.
That was a good start there by Fulton. Quick ball into the box for Jones, but he scoffed his chance.
Yeah, definitely. He had the goal at his mercy. All he needed to do was to get any contact. Instead, the only contact he got was on the face and the body of Holder. They're kicking Akeem Holder in the midriff. He's gone down. He stayed down. Of course, Akeem Holder, a former Woodbrook Secondary School student. He was a skillful left footer. He started at the bank playing with the left boot and picked up a knee injury. And then he went into the post. As you see, he's holding his midriff. But, of course, they say all keepers just have a bit of screws.
Screws loose.
Yeah, you don't put your body on the line just like that. But it's wall drop.
A great turn there.
Yeah, nice, silky, smooth play there by York. Well, as we call the name York, Sid, your captain, your former captain, seems to have put his name in the pot to be the national head coach. Sid, your thoughts on that?
I wish him all the best.
Well, yeah, of course, Dwight York, that's news from the national setup. He seems to be the man in front. That's a strong challenge there again by Charles. He loves to put his body on the line. The referee blowing for the infringement. And the referee telling Jones that, hey, big guy, we know you're all of 200 pounds, but control that body weight. It's the last time I'll be speaking to you. Wall drop. As Peters clears it upfield, goes out. Let's see if Abdullah still has his touches. Oh no, Abdullah. It seems like a former, very talented player in the TT Pro League. But as they say, all good things come to an end. And Father Time is the boss. Sid, could you still go there and give us a display, Sid?
Yeah, for 5 minutes.
Well, last time I played fast myself. I went to a football competition. I lasted about 55, but this morning I couldn't walk.
Well, the last game I have played was the Legends game.
Oh, yeah.
I lasted about an hour. And I couldn't have touched the field after that for some months.
Si passada. Charles, he's been impressive, composed at the back as he plays it out to Motley. Motley wider to Astic as they go back. Motley trying to dribble Jones. Goes out and it's going to be a throw-in. There's Motley. Falls to Edwards.
He seems to be back in the trend again, just giving away the ball.
Yeah. Stevens.
Good tackle there.
Yeah. Charles has been taking no prisoners. Some nice skill there. Latapi just finding himself in the middle of a passing exchange. Just one bang forward. And Hula comes, takes his time, calmly, looking for movement. And then he picks it up.
I think this game just needs a goal.
Yeah, definitely needs something to happen. Abubakar. Edwards to Abubakar. Stevens. That's a beautiful ball. McClatchy just able to do enough. And then Jones. Soft foul. All the fans in the stand disagreeing, but I think they are First Citizens fans because definitely there was a push in the back. Those are the fouls that you don't want to get when you're in the air and your landing space is taken out of from under you.
That's when you're up in the air and someone takes that space from you. You land very awkwardly.
Yeah, very awkwardly. And you're seeing Charles has landed poorly there because as he's clapping there and he's just landing poorly. You know, your back. And he's a warrior, so if he takes that long to get up, he's definitely hurt. In the meantime, Holder spots the ball. And the referee assistant saying, not so far, goalkeeper. He's saying, you got to cry it back. They go short. Wall drop. Losing his
dangerous play there.
And here comes First Citizens. Edwards. Shot from distance.
Over the bar. That's a good try there.
Well, yeah.
Keep rising.
So there's some movement on the bench. Just looking to add something to his attack. Will be the First Citizens coach, Akil Benjamin, looking to make his entrance. And out comes Andel Jones. I think Coach Abdullah Philip has seen enough. Andel Jones had the beautiful opportunity at the beginning of the resumption that should have put his team up. And he doesn't walk close to his coach, so you know he does not agree with that substitution.
And they'll think he could have broken the deadlock.
Well, he got enough opportunities, to be fair to him. So it's Benjamin who's going to get the opportunity now to show what he can do. A bit of a structural change, as you see. Edwards, the other Edwards, that is, Shakil go into the center forward position. Chitin.
It's a good ball there going down this right side.
Aztec puts it back to Chitin. Oh, brilliant save by
the goalkeeper.
Kern Caesar. You beauty. As Benjamin comes in and his first touch is an intelligent one.
But that's a good sequence there by RBC.
Yeah, we'll definitely see the replay in a short while as Edwards Ashton Edwards blows past his man.
Using his strength. On the ground or a bit higher could have caused more problems. That was a goalkeeper's height there.
Yeah, just about waist high. Always a good height for a keeper. He can afford to make the save and then land properly. And you don't have to really go high if it was up in the air.
Yeah.
Well, it's good.
So stretch.
Well, it's going to be Stevens who's going to take this one.
Don't take anything away from it. It was a good save.
Yeah, it was an excellent save there by Kern Caesar. Of course, Kern Caesar, quality goalkeeper. Stevens puts it into the area. Headed over there by Tevin Peters. The big guy had come from the back. He got his head to it, unable to put it.
Went up, didn't get it down. Dangerous play.
Yeah, it was aimed at Woodley, and one of his substitutes saying not across the goal.
This could be dangerous here.
Cheating. And it's going to be a corner, the first one of the second half. As RBC, they're looking, pushing here to break the deadlock. Running on course to take it is the number 9, Ostick, Antonio Ostick, EE for short. So he's going to be taking this one. In fact, it's Woodley who's going to cross to take it. Woodley has done everything for his team. He's been here, there, and everywhere. That's Malchini. It's in the area.
Oh, just needed a touch there. And this is a break.
Substitute Benjamin. He went down a bit too easy there. But it was a good first touch by Edwards, though, to take out the defender. The replay, it looks like Edwards, yes,
on the ground.
Edwards have a very good call there. And staying down is Charles. He's been through the battles. Would he be there at the end of the ward to help his team? But I think it looks like he has enough. He has had enough. That's Brandon Charles. He's
really struggling here.
Yeah. He's been excellent for his team at the back. He's put his body on the line. But the First Citizens forwards, they're big guys. First he started with Andel Jones. That's no small battle. And now it's been replaced by Shaquille Edwards. He's also a mass of muscle. And then add to that the other Edwards, Astral Edwards. So you got a lot of big guys close to 215, 220 pounds. Most of it muscle.
If you say it's muscle, you'll have to go with that.
Well, they've all seen the broad jerseys that come with age, that you have a little pout in front. But most of it is muscle. Well, it has been a restart. And this one goes across Tevin Peters. He's caught in possession. Benjamin.
Good tackle there.
Waldrop wins out. Cheating. Is he onside?
Yes,
he is. Abubakar doing and he goes down as if shot. It seems he's been struck in the family jewels. Because there's no way you go down there unless you've been struck in the family jewels. He went down pretty easily.
Well, he's not a big guy.
Well, he's a tall guy, but it seems like, yeah, and the posture he has taken there as well, but he seems to be okay. Of course, his name is Abu Bakr.
Yes,
and yeah, you see he's holding the family jewels, ensuring that they're still there, that the family can continue. But it's going to be Dixon to take this one. As there's movement on the RBC bench. We see two substitutes about to enter. And that's number 4, Pierre. Vernier Pierre. And he jogs on for Aztec. But so Pierre goes to the back. So with Charles going down, so that seems like Vernier Pierre is going to play stopper. And on comes the number 7 as well. And that number 7 is, that's Thomas. That's Thomas. So they're waiting for the restart.
Header there. Moving forward. Fusen. Chip that one behind the defense. And that one is played inside, but straight to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, so the substitute, Benjamin there with the opportunity, but easily handled there by the goalkeeper.
Seems to be a lot of ticky-tacky fouls.
Yeah, a lot of soft fouls taking place thus far.
Long ball into the defense. And Abu Bakr. Shot coming in there, but good defending. Good block there.
Abu Bakr putting this one forward. Wall drop. Latapi.
Turning.
Still Latapi.
Poor touch there. Good turn.
Beautiful turn. Scooped up. Tevin Peters comes, makes himself big. Excellent defending. Keeps it in play. And Benjamin, the substitute able to do the recovery work. Abu Bakr into Edwards. Edwards to Stevens. Sipasar.
A long ball.
So beautiful passing here by
Touch here.
Edwards. He has Latapi for company. Ball put into touch. And more substitutions are about to be made this time for the FCB team.
Yes, the changes are coming in now.
Yeah, fast and furious. And out goes the number 22. That's Cambridge. And on comes the number 17.
It's a very good ball.
It's a bit
It's
too,
off the line.
yeah, a bit too far forward and just allowed to go out of play. So if you're just joining us and you're wondering what's on your screen, it's the Interbank Football League. We have First Citizens up against RBC. The scores at this point, First Citizens 0, RBC 0. RBC on the ball as the talisman Woodley with a beautiful ball over the top. But Kern Caesar comes, he drops it. Peters. Stevens.
Keeper is down.
Yeah, so you stay down. So it's been rough and tumble. Of course, the conditions adds to that. It definitely orders for that kind of physical play.
You have to be mindful when you're coming out on the wet weather. You can slip.
Yeah. It's but Kern Caesar has stayed down. So there we see the physio coming out and doing some work on Kern Caesar. Of course, Kern Caesar, a man, and there we see a substitution being signaled. Well, I saw a young keeper warming up before the game, and I felt a way for him because when you got a keeper like Kern Caesar, normally he'll start and finish a game for you. But as the saying goes, fortune favors the brave. So the youngster, he's going to get his chance in the goal. He's looking to put on his jersey. Didn't expect to be called into action here this afternoon. But that's the nature of the job. As he is looking to...
I think the keeper is back in. He just...
No, but we saw the substitution signal. So they're asking him, the keeper, to get warm. I'm not quite sure what number he's going to be. Oh, it's Dos Santos, Justin Dos Santos. But Caesar has said that he can continue. So Dos Santos' hope of getting on the pitch has been
diminished.
Yeah.
For now.
For now, he's gone to the sidelines to get warm. And Caesar. So Caesar picks it up. And he bangs this one, a very good kick downfield. It's good, could be dangerous. Doing quite well was McClatchy. The substitute finding Latapi. Latapi striding forward here.
Giving it away. Strong tackle coming in there.
Yeah, not the best of passes there. And York not able to keep it in play. Benjamin trying to thread the needle. McClatchy wins. And then York finds Woodley. Putting it down there to Motley. And then Woodley again. It's a beautiful ball over the top.
Just clipping it there, but well defended there.
Yeah,
just shielding that one out for a cool kick. And
a slip and a slide there by Dixon. But he's still able to find the target. Ball played through Edwards. McClatchy. Ralph. Sterling Ralph. Nice play here by the boys from RBC.
Foul.
Dixon just committing the infringement. And he's going to get a card for his troubles. And he picks up a yellow card here. It's going to be a free kick. I think it's going to be, you're going to think that this is out of range. But we've seen funnier things happen. Tyrese Francis to take this one. And remember, Kern Caesar, he was just injured. So you may still be shaking off that collision.
Just needs to get it over the wall. With a little bit of pace, can hit the grass and slid on.
Well, if anyone can do it for FCB, is this man. Put it up and over, but it's a simple take for Kern Caesar. Regulation.
For the goalkeeper.
Wall drop. Able to put it out of play. Edwards. Benjamin has come on and he's added a lot to this team. Edwards.
Good ball there. This one will go out for corner.
So it's Pierre there heading out. So it's going to be a corner. Stevens, who's going to take this one. He's going to take it with the right boot. He's going to be curling in the big guys from the back. And First Citizens got some big guys. Ball across.
Oh.
And Dixon, he got there. Hitting his head on the ground when landing. So important to learn to fall in football. Sid, you would know about that. You got to be able to break with your brace with your hands.
I think on the on contact with the heading, he was a bit of body on him, so he was a bit off target there. So that's why you could have seen the fall like that. I think he didn't have control of his body. He really attacked that ball, but just a little slight touch with that pace coming in could cause you to land awkwardly.
Yeah, but I think you gotta use your hands. And this one is true. It's a foot race, but well done by Peters. The big guy putting his body between man and ball.
Smart defending there.
Yeah, he's gone down and stayed down. That's Tevin Peters. He's been excellent for his team at the back. He's a big guy. You can see he's no longer a spring chicken. But he's showing that those turkeys can also be quite tasty.
Yes, a nice, good turkey.
Yeah, he's been able to really provide good support for his team, both defensively and offensively. Forward, Abubakar. Waldron finds York. York finding Woodley. Woodley across to Motley. Motley chips past Edwards, but he loses out.
That seems to be a battle all day there.
Yeah, that's a battle within a battle. The battle between Motley and the other Edwards.
Oh, this could be dangerous. Giving it away again.
Yeah, he should have done a whole lot better there was Tyrese Francis. Edwards playing this one forward. Pierre goes down. Ball across. Shaquille Edwards. Shaquille Edwards. Oh,
good
brilliant save there by goalkeeper Holder.
He has done well there to get that shot. Wants to get close to him.
And then in the end, it was a good save there by Holder.
But that was smart defending. Send him to the cute angle. Let him shoot to the near post.
Yeah, it was good defending, good football all around. It's been some good football here, Sid. Of course, the conditions are a bit heavy. But the two teams have definitely put on a good display, a strong talent. She's good. Ball only, referee says. Benjamin. Ball cleared out. And it goes out. It's going to be a throw in here. So First Citizens looking to really get one here. So it's a knockout competition this. So it's win or go home. So they must there must be a result. So if the scores are tied at the end of 90 minutes, it would be decided with kicks from the penalty mark.
And that's a hard way to go from the penalty spot.
Well, looking to break the deadlock here from open play is Stevens. He's been good for his team. He's led from the front. Cross, but it's a poorly taken free kick. And you can see Edwards, Shaquille Edwards, he's not happy.
With the big guys coming up from the back, needs to keep that in play.
Yeah, you need to put it into the area. When you look at the height of this First Citizens team, they got a lot of guys over 6 foot.
Yes.
And then when you add their muscle as well.
Yes, just needs to give your attackers a chance.
Yeah, you need to give your big guys a chance. You need to put it, as they say, in the sauce and let everybody fight for it there. You can't put it over the goal. Waldron, he's been good for his team. That's a brilliant ball. Francis.
That will run out. Oh, just stay in play.
And still in play. And the ball is still in play. And then finally they say the ball go out of play. This linesman, though, he need a refresher. The whole ball must cross the line. He goes down. And he goes down too easily there, Sid.
Yes, referee, tell him to get up. Poor touch there.
As we see some of the players for the next game up. That game is again between Whitco and Guardian General. The Guardian Group, sorry. Waldron really fighting there. And then the other Edward, Ashford Edwards, comes in. Motley, though, wins out. That's a good ball through.
Let's go for a corner.
Yes, it's cleared out, taking no chances here. So now it's the turn of the boys who's supposed to be in blue but are in black. They are coming here in waves. Everyone trying to get that knockout punch. Not much more time left in this one. A goal here would most likely be a winner.
Who will really push themselves here to get a goal?
Well, we'll just see what's going to be the result here. As they're going to leave it for the substitute. That's the number 7, Thomas, Dylan Thomas. The hand is in the air, so it's going to be last post. Yes, into the area, over everyone. Benjamin. Waldron, though. The idea was good to try to get Edwards going. So this game has been full with industry, but it hasn't really lived up to its billing in terms of a display of skill. Latapi want to change that. Abubakar, infringement. The referee goes into his pocket and he adds Abubakar's name to the list of offenders. So Ibrahim Abubakar, he finds his name in the referee's card. As it's going to be a free kick. 3 persons are standing over it. The number 7 decides, well, it's not going to be me. So Thomas says, all right, you guys decide who it's going to be. The captain stands over it, Woodley. But also there is Francis. And the way it's standing here, it looks like it's going to be Francis to take this one. So Francis he's dragged it wide. He's not even bothered the keeper. Really poorly taken a free kick. And at this stage, with just about 8 more minutes left, you want to be able to at least test the goalkeeper. Dixon. Caesar playing a shot to Dixon. Dixon bangs it forward. Good defensive header, strong defensive header there by Waldrop. Yes, Benjamin is onside. McClatchy composed as ever. Abubakar, Pierre. And just screening it out. The First Citizens player complaining about the physicality.
So this whole game has always been physical, so...
Yeah, it was a very physical game. Of course, the conditions added to that.
Hasn't really helped.
Yeah, it's... Edwards just looking to get a couple of yards. He's continued to walk with the ball. The referee just saying, "I get back there, young lad." And then it's going to be Abubakar to take it. He's got long legs, long limbs, so it's going to be a long throw. He's drying the ball. He's going to try to get it into the area. He does. The referee says legally. I have my thoughts about that throw. Latapi and Abubakar, they're just banging it forward now.
That's a very good touch.
Yeah, Edwards, he's been full of industry. And they're ball just coming out of play. Some of the car owners at the side had their hands
in their mouths.
Yeah, their hearts in their mouths. But it's going to be the captain, Stevens, gets it into the area, headed on. And it's going to be a goal kick. Abubakar unable to head it on. So time beginning to wind down in this one. It seems like this one is going to be decided with kicks from the penalty mark. I think if it goes to kicks from the penalty mark, advantage goes to the FCB team because Curran Caesar is a very experienced and a high quality keeper. No disrespect to Hakeem Holder, but he's a player converted to a keeper. Clears it out. Sipasad. Sipasad has disappeared early from this game. I'm sure that he's still on the pitch.
I thought he was off the pitch.
Yeah. Ryan Sipasad has disappeared early. This time Holder bangs this one forward. Headed up. Francis. Still Francis. Oh, my goodness me.
Bit ambitious there.
Stevens.
Great touch. Great defending.
Good work there by McClatchy. Woodley. Chitin. Latapi in a battle with Edwards. Ball played over the top. Peters competently deals with it. But it's back inside. Francis putting on his big screen. And it's not as big as I thought it was. Probably it's the repossessed movie tongue screen.
32-inch.
Yeah. Because the youngster got past him and got the ball. He was lucky to be able to win a throw there. I was just saying he's going to put on his movie tongue screen.
I really thought that way. But I realized it was just a 32-inch.
Latapi. Thomas Dillon. Back to Latapi. So they're tightening the screws here.
Oh, just giving it away again.
Benjamin. Can he be the hero here?
Very good counter-attack here.
He's bursting into the area. He's gone past them.
And an own goal.
And an own goal. Benjamin. He'll claim the goal. It may go down as an own goal, but the substitute, Benjamin, Akil Benjamin, he puts it away. It was a telling run on the counter. A wicked deflection that went past the keeper. And FCB, they celebrate.
The keeper.
It came off of Pear, the defender, and over the keeper. And FCB leads with just about a minute and a half left. And Dale be looking to book their pace to go forward from here. And that's the final whistle. So at the stroke of the end of the game, it's FCB who wins this one 1-0. What a game at the end there, Sid.
Well, at the end, just one telling great run has caused the game. Put the ball in the danger area, and the defender made a mistake. And that was the end of the game, the last kick of the game, basically.
Yeah, a beautiful run there by the substitute Benjamin. He wanted to be the hero, and he went from almost 0 to hero.
Yes.
And they win. First Citizens 1-0. They got their goal. I think the referee will put it down, though, as an own goal off of pair. But in the end, it was the decisive run by Akil Benjamin that proved to be the difference, as First Citizens, they win 1-0. We're going to the break. When we come back, we're going to have the other game that's up on this afternoon's fixtures.